So Taylor, it has been one incredible journey for 5 years, I think, and I'm sure, and everyone's been asking this for like 2 years now. What's it going to be like when it's over, or when it's at the end? Now we're actually really here. We're sort of on the precipice of that.
Right.
What is going through your mind?
It's a good question. I don't even know what it's going to be like because this character, this franchise, it's been such a huge part of my life that I don't know what it's going to feel like when it's all said and done. It's a strange feeling, and it's bittersweet because I have a special place for Jacob, for Twilight, and all those memories. But it's exciting, to be able to start the next chapter.
In some ways, to me today, as I've been thinking and talking to people, it's almost like high school or college, which is sort of like every year you're sort of thrown back together with this group of people. Yep. There's a few new people, maybe a new teacher on every one, but
so
sort of
funny.
It does have that sort of,
Yeah.
and I think special to this different. You make a movie, you go on, and you may be friends or not friends, but I have this thought that in 10 years, 20 years. They're going to be making some other commemorative box set, DVD, or whatever the DVD is at the time, and bringing everyone back together and remembering this was a, culturally zeitgeist relevant thing.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, and what do you think it is about this story that it became that sort of phenomenon?
Yeah, I mean, this thing will definitely live on forever. It is truly one of a kind. I've never seen anything like it, and I think the credit has to go to Stephanie Meyer for creating these characters and creating this genius story, and the fans just they love these characters and can relate to them, and it was the perfect book series to put on a screen. I mean, sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. This one, it worked beautifully because of everybody involved, but it originally came from that brain of Stephanie Meyers, and I think she deserves quite a bit of credit.
In this last movie, a lot of stuff happens, and you go through. I mean, obviously, it's something that's not easy to talk about, but obviously, your character goes through a bit of a transformation too, in a moment where he sort of, finds the appropriate place. I guess Bella should be in his life, and then sort of forms this attachment to Renesmee.
Yep.
What was that like to play and to wrap your sort of head around that?
Yeah, it was really exciting for me to play this new side of Jacob because for the whole franchise he's thought one thing, Bella, Bella, Bella. That's where I'm supposed to be, and in this one he finally realizes the correct placement of Bella in his life, and he realizes who he truly is and where he truly belongs, and he has a huge weight lifted off his shoulders, and he's a new Jacob in this last one, and that was exciting to play. He gets to have a smile on his face more. He gets to crack a few jokes, so I get to play a little more comedic side of Jacob. So it was fun. I mean, what I love about Jacob so much throughout this franchise is he's never stopped evolving. He's always changing from movie to movie with huge leaps. And as an actor, that's like a dream to play.
Did you find that between the new directors with sort of each movie and with the sort of downtime in between, you thought, wow, I wish I would have done, or I wish I would have thought? Did you bring that back every time to the movies? Or
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you make a normal movie, you film for 3 months, you play the character once, and you say goodbye forever. With this one, it's completely different. You're able to see the movies and think about things that maybe you want to change or bring to it differently. You get different input from different directors. I love the fact that we had 4 different directors for the 5 movies, and we were able to just continue learning throughout the past 4 years and bring different sides of ourselves to the characters. So that was a one of a kind experience.
what was the moment for you where you thought there was a moment like, yeah, they're doing this $40 million movie with Catherine Hardwicke. It's got some vampires. It sounds kind of cool. Yeah, I have this movie. And then oh,
right.
Wow, it's. Do you remember what that moment or that thing was, or was it a series of things?
It was definitely a series of things because when I originally auditioned for this role, don't ask me how, but I had no idea what Twilight even was. I literally was asking people, what is this Twilight thing? And they're like, I don't know, there's vampires and forests and stuff. And I'm like, Okay, but even when we were making Twilight, we thought we were just making a movie for some fans that enjoyed the books. And then the reaction to Twilight was just unbelievable. But the thing is even after that, it's just continued to grow and grow and grow, and the fan support has never stopped since then. So I find myself, after every single movie and every single opening, being blown away by the support we get.
Favorite moment in this last movie? Do you have one?
Favorite moment in this last one? Two. I got two. I love the scene with Jacob and Bella when she finds out that he's imprinted. It's hilarious, and seeing Bella like that is amazing. Kristen just nailed that. So it's really cool to see Jacob and Bella in that light. But then there's an awesome moment at the end of the movie where Jacob asks Edward if he should start calling him Dad, and that's an awesome one as well.
I think just from one thing I thought that I was also great was the scene with you telling Billy who you really were.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a great...
It is.
In the movie, it plays great. I don't know how it was to film, but in the movie, it was...
Yeah. No, it was... That scene was a blast to film as well. A little awkward. It's just me and another dude, and Billy's like as cool as they get, and I just had to kind of slowly just take piece after piece. So it was funny on the day, but it turned out really well too, and I think the fans are gonna love that scene.
We're out of time. Thank you.